have to say, so far, commentator's curse, the weather's been very kind to us. I don't recall, other than a couple of days when we've been in the car, where it's really rained. We've been able to do what we want outdoors, and the rain seems to have confined itself to either overnight very early in the morning or on our driving days, so long may that continue. As I said, we are here in mid-April, so inevitably that will bring some mixed weather, and of course combined with where we are as well. But so far so good. Let's just enjoy the road, the scenery. So the scenery is definitely starting to change again, from the really flat north coast between John O'Groats and where we were at Portskerra, Melvich. You can probably see in the video here that we're entering an entirely different landscape. The road is much more hilly, as you would expect. And I can't think of a closing comment, so I'll shut up. both said. We're coming into Durness now. Didn't do too much filming then because I'm afraid we were looking at the scenery, but we stopped for a not very nice cup of coffee just off the road, right in the middle of nowhere, and the proprietress there was an absolute mine of information, very useful, well worth a stop there. About 4 or 5 miles outside of Durness. So we are going to now stop at Smoo Cave, which we're not far out of now, and have a look around that. It's supposed to be one of the must-see destinations around this route. I think he's waiting for you.
Okay.
So another example of a single lane passing place. Okay, here we are heading towards Smoo Cave. I said just now that I didn't do too much filming because the scenery was just well, there was too much to film, to be honest, and we enjoyed looking at it, and I have to say, rather forgot to film. But anyway, we're at Smoo Cave now, so I'm going to stop the video and probably take some footage from down there. Okay, so here we are, actually going into Smoo Cave. It's quite a climb down. So I'm not sure how much photography or filming I'll be able to do in here, but I'll do my best. Okay, so we're right inside Smoo Cave in the second chamber. You might not be able to hear me because of the water, but there's the waterfall. It's quite spectacular. Actually, it's taking my breath away because of the displacement of the air. Unfortunately, the third chamber's closed because it's the water's dangerous, so we can't get a tour further inside the cave. But there we are. That's Smoo Cave. Okay, I've changed cameras to the iPad because I've got a bit of an issue with the phone going on. So I've got a selfie stick or a dash cam, not that I own a dash cam. So we're just coming through Durness now, and we've just been to Smoo Cave. That is well worth a visit. Absolutely spectacular. As I said earlier on, we couldn't get into the third cave on the boat trip because the conditions were too dangerous, and just a word of warning, there's some very steep steps leading down to the cave, and 1 or 2 people were visibly struggling. Of course, as being fit young lads, we flew up and down. That was a chuckle from my right. Well, I flew up and down.
I flew up like that fat bird I saw.
Yeah. So we've set the sat nav now for Ullapool. A few potholes. That's been a regular feature. I'm sure Durness is not alone in that throughout the UK. You're just coming out of Durness, and here's a little bit more driving scenery. I have to say, wherever you look, you can take pictures or film, and I suspect I've been a bit guilty of trying to film too much, but here we are. So really we're at the very northwest of the NC 500 now, and we're heading off to our next stop, which is in Ullapool. That's going to take us a couple of hours. I think we're going to find somewhere to stop and eat our sandwiches. Okay, so we're heading out of Durness now, and this is one of the parts of the route that we've most been looking forward to. Driving from Durness to Ullapool. Got a bit of rain, but not to worry, it adds to the atmosphere. Once again, we need to pull in and make way for a couple of motorbikes. So here we go. Ullapool, here we come. So here we go, we're cutting off the northwest corner now. Another car just approaching, but we've got a couple of passing places between us and them. Who's going to give first? Oh, we are.
Yeah, I will.
There we go, but very atmospheric shot there, and the weather's just changed in literally a matter of minutes from really great sunshine and light and fresh air to quite hard rain. You might be able to hear on the windscreen, but I think we've got 10 or so miles of this. Oops. Sorry. That's a rarity.
Yeah,
oh, he had a passing place there, that poor drive.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, sorry, but it was.
Should have stopped.
Yeah. Some great atmospheric, sorry, we've got a car dashboard there. Some great atmospheric shots. Look at that. This is no hardship driving through scenery like this, even though it's raining. We both just said we could imagine Mel Gibson charging out of this in Braveheart. Very reminiscent of Glencoe, I think, when we were driving through there. And again, within minutes, the weather's changed again. Just adds to the atmosphere in my view. It's like the Three Sisters at Glencoe, isn't it? 1, 2. Yeah, there's another big sky. Yeah. Gotta say, even though it's narrow, it's not a difficult road to drive. Of course, it's not busy. I imagine when you've got camper vans covering the other way regularly, then it would be much more difficult to make progress. But this couldn't really be better.
Time to meet somebody.
Yes, it was. On a 2-lane stretch of road. I'll keep going to take in the scenery. Let that speak for itself. So we're in Kinlochbervie. I hope I said that right. Must apologise for my pronunciation throughout this videos, as I suspect they will be. Blimey, it's a police station. We're actually on a 2-lane stretch of road here, but It's not diminish the scenery, as you can see. Yeah, we spoke too soon. Back onto single lane. It's a great run that was, though.
Yeah, that's nice.
This will tell us exactly where we are.
Where exactly are we?
I can see it. Yeah, I think we've completed the single track section. I think, looking at the map, we've got 2 lanes of road all the way into Ullapool. So here we are, just approaching Scurry. Scotland welcomes careful drivers. Once again, no words for this scenery. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a detour. We missed a sign taking us up the NC 500 alternative route, whereas I set the sat nav just to get us to Ullapool. So you can see the scenery there. So we decided to double back on ourselves and actually go the alternative route, which will take us via Lochs. So we'll add a few miles onto the journey, but we're not in any hurry, and this is exactly why we came. So I'm just going to once again let the camera run and take in this scenery. It's quite unbelievable. Okay, there's the junction we're going to go up in a minute. And we're just going to pull in to take some photos.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right. Head northeast on A894. Continue on A894 for 3/4 of a mile.
So that's to my left, looking out of the car window.
The waterfall over there.
Okay, I'll try and get that. Yeah, we're about halfway around now.
Good night.
I mean, the amount of rocks as opposed to moorland or earth, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I think we could both go through it. Very nice.
Yeah, more passing.
Yeah. So he's going to let me go now. People must think I know what I'm doing here.
Just filming some more of this scenery on this B road that we've come through on the way to Ullapool. We've both commented on the I'm not quite sure how you describe it, these sort of rocky outcrops. Very distinct scenery and different from the ones that the one that we drove through. We're driving through before we turned off back in Ullapool.
I think I might just wait for this.
Continue on A8.
Okay, this is the home run into Ullapool now. I think from the map, the roads are all going to be like this, so I hope it'll be quite a comfortable drive. The weather's cleared. I'll be looking forward to settling in and finding something to eat. Just some more scenery the A837 just coming into Ullapool. I say just coming, we're about 25 miles away. But round every bend there seems to be a new view. You just feel you've got to film. There we are. So we're heading on into Ullapool. We just stopped at Ardrak Castle. Had to take some photos. Just once again filming the scenery, bouncing around a bit, I'm afraid, filming the scenery. Just taking the right turn at Elphin, going towards Ullapool. Yet more atmospheric shots. This route is just had to be, and potholes. I see this route seems to be the gift that keeps on giving in terms of scenery. There's just no end to it. Sorry about the camera work here, bouncing up down with the road. We're just coming into Ross and Cromarty, and I hope I've or am catching a light. That knock and crag there. I'm not sure I'll be able to get the shot down the valley. There we are, 8 miles out of Ullapool, and yet more stunning scenery. Busy as ever. Well, here we are, 8 hours on the road, and we're descending into Ullapool. So we're going to be based here for the next 3 nights. And I don't know about you, Martin, but I'm looking forward to a pint after that.
Yes. We owe it to ourselves.
We do. Sterling driving. It's my turn tomorrow. We are in Ullapool. So now just to find the pub we're staying at and settle in for the evening. Okay, so here's our base for the next 3 nights. Ferry boat in Ullapool. So let's go in and make ourselves comfortable.